is really shitty.
This is warm up. This is crap.
So why is the straw dogs worth the shit? Why should I care about it?
But you have to ask.
No, well, tell me.
What do I like about it?
Yeah.
With Peckinpah in general, it seems like he cares about interesting characters and interesting situations, and then having
not even interesting situations. I don't think.
Not even that's necessarily that interesting situations, but then he likes having a bloodbath at the end.
But not all of them do.
Not all of them, but
I mean, Convoy, there isn't a
which kind of
bloodbath
sucks.
It's like,
which kind of is like.
Here is a Convoy.
Oh, I love that movie.
That was my favorite line from Convoy. Actually, with me saying that, you don't have to see.
Okay, I'm getting kind of confused now. Is Convoy the one where they drive the trailer through the?
In what way do you say he's like jerking himself off though in the end of Straw Dogs?
Because it's just that end thing is just so sloppy and stupid and.
I don't think it's
unbelievable.
sloppy.
No.
But I think
disagree completely.
that's what he really wants.
Absolutely. I just saw it a week ago, and I would not disagree with you more.
What do you consider a tight sequence? So I just have a reference of what your opinion is.
It's not Tony Scott. Like, he got across the drama of the situation. He completely got across the drama of the situation.
With a lot of irony.
With a lot of irony and with a sense of humor. And like when the guy reaches in through the window and Dustin Hoffman's waiting there with that wire thing that he made, and he puts it on his hands, and the guy's like leaning in the window with the glass against his neck, and he's like, "Come on, let me out of this. I'm gonna cut my throat." And he's like, "Are you in pain? Am I hurting you?" And he's like, "Yes." And he's like, "Good. I hope you cut your fucking throat." like. Great scene. It was really well shot. I wasn't even conscious of the camera work at the time. It was like I was just into the film.
I just feel like there's a string of bad movies from the early 70s where you could like tell the cables were there, the lighting wasn't worth the shit, and Straw Dogs is totally one of those.
Oh no, but you like Cassavetes, and Cassavetes is king of that. He does it on purpose. There's the boom in the shot. I mean, you can't hear what anybody's saying.
Okay,
can you understand a word from Killing of a Chinese
to a certain
Bookie?
degree, not as much as most people.
But then, forget it when you're talking about,
And not to mention, Cassavetes is boring.
Cassavetes pulls it off better than Straw Dogs.
No way.
In what?
Like emotionally being able to carry you through the scene.
No.
Oh God, no.
Absolutely not.
It's like Gina Rollins hamming it up.
Gina Rollins films with him are like the only Cassavetes I can watch. If Gina Rollins in it, I can watch it. I think Straw Dogs is a really valid little piece of filmmaking, and maybe he went a little overboard in making Dustin Hoffman too wimpy, really like.
But
beyond
he wasn't really that over. I mean, he's always over the top, but he wasn't like any more over the top than he usually is. He's way more over the top in.
Wait, Dustin Hoffman is always over the top?
No.
Peckinpah.
Peckinpah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, like with his approach to that character, he's way more over the top when it comes to like the Killer Elite, or even like some of the characters in Wild Bunch.
The thing is here,
but they're kind of like over the top directors.
But we're talking like there's over the top actors, but there's also way hammy directors, and I think that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, name a hammy actor you like.
I think Al Pacino's really hammy, but I like.
Oh God, how can you say that?
Al Pacino's pretty hammy.
Oh come on, he is pretty hammy.
Okay, so compared to Peter O'Toole.
Well, Peter O'Toole is like hammy and poncy.
I haven't watched a Peter O'Toole film in a long time, and I think I'd like to leave it there because I have my memories of seeing him when I was young.
I'm not absolutely sure what we're talking about when we say hammy, though.
Okay, what do you think hammy is?
Well, I think of hammy as almost being just over the done, like too far out there, like trying to make the point too far.
Totally out.
Yeah.
Almost
getting to like vaudeville.
But some people get away with it though. Like Peter O'Toole gets away with it in some comedies.
A good director and a good script can get a good actor to get away with it,
Well, a good director and a good script can get a bad actor to get away with it.
I'm just afraid to say. I mean, because these guys don't like actors.
Go.
How can you say Al Pacino's hammy?
I think he's really hammy.
Because if you let yourself, if you break your you know, in any of his films, if you break your suspension of disbelief.
He was good in
You
that.
think that's hammy?
No,
Yeah.
that wasn't hammy.
That was not
which
hammy.
one?
Glengarry Glen Ross.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's obviously hammy when he wants to be, like Dick Tracy, but even that's kind of entertaining. I mean, he was like the best thing in that, and he's hammy.
I thought he was pretty damn hammy in Glengarry Glen Ross.
Really?
Yeah.
How
I
can
didn't
you
think
say
so.
that?
I don't think so.
Now,
He
who
was
are we
I'm
talking
not
about?
saying that I
Al Pacino,
didn't
Glengarry.
like
He was
it.
I didn't see
understated.
it.
He was understated, almost.
And you're saying you don't? Are you saying you like
Dog
it? or
Day
you don't like
Afternoon.
it?
No,
Dog Day
I
Afternoon.
liked
Friday
it.
afternoon.
He was so hammy in that.
Yeah.
He
was
was
so
really
hammy.
big.
He was
Scarface! C'est loco me liver! Come on!
The only
It's a movie.
Boy,
though. It's
John and Jeff.
It's a movie.
Al
It's
Pacino
supposed
was
to
a
be-
hammy actor.
the only
It's a movie. It's
movie that
supposed to be theatrical.
I really saw him as being really understated was like Cruising.
Donald Sutherland, Michael Moriarty.
Michael Moriarty.
I mean,
Michael Moriarty, yeah.
like they are not hammy actors. If they had lower profiles, they'd be dead. They would cease to breathe.
Okay, another hammy actor that I like, Gary
Okay.
Oldman.
Is he really?
Now, how
It's
can
not
you
that
say you
hammy.
like Gary Oldman and you're almost saying you don't like Al Pacino?
No.
No,
I
I
like
love
Al
Al Pacino.
Pacino.
He's one of my favorite actors, but he's a
He's a
ham.
big
See,
ham.
you know what I don't like about Gary Oldman's
What?
like hamminess? It's never in character. It's just like all over the place. Like he's
I
out
don't
of
think
control.
so. I mean, I don't like it when he
disagree.
gets too hammy, like in
Like in
in
the-
Track 29
Well, in The
or
Professional, God.
in the Professional. But I kind of liked it.